Hi guys, it's Peter and welcome to our channel. And today we're gonna do unboxing some upgrades for my Amiga 500 from Amiga Store EU. Those guys really nice. I bought pretty much all my upgrades for all Amigas. Usually I buy it from them. It's a good price. They have a good selection for all Amigas family. 500, 600, 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 1200. Pretty much any Amiga you got, they most likely will have some upgrades. Even Amiga CD 232, also they do have upgrades as well. And in this box, like I said, I got some upgrades for Amiga 500, and probably some of you guys gonna ask, dude, you buying all the time upgrades for your Amiga 500, 1200, but mostly for 500. I mean, how many Amigas do you have? And that's actually a good question. Before we open this box, let's see. Here's my Amiga 500 Plus. Here's my Amiga 500 Revision 5. Also, it's getting some upgrades today. Here's the Amiga 500 Revision 6. Here's another Amiga 500 Plus. And here's my another Amiga 500 Revision 6. Pretty much that's why I'm buying all kind upgrades, and quite few of them, because I do have more than one Amiga. Right now I got 5 and I love them all. Amiga 500, all Amigas is pretty good system, pretty good retro vintage computer. Pretty much if you really want to join it, a collection or gameplay on retro computers, Amiga 500 probably it's the best way to go. These days it's still affordable. I mean, if you're looking to pick it up one of those, I mean, on eBay they sells, I mean, the prices start going up. Amiga never been too cheap, right? But these days, like I said, the price is going up, but there's time to time still you can find it a good deal. And on Amiga 500, good deal for me, at least the way I see it, it's probably in a $200 or so. Amiga 500 Plus, due to has some a little bit more belt and whistles, of course it will run you a little bit more. 250, 275, up to $300 if it's in a good condition. In my opinion, it's a good price, but they go a lot of times they go much higher. Well, let's open this box. I put a lot of sticky notes, kind of covered personal information, but it's okay. Okie dokie, guys. Let's see what we get in this time. Previous time, like I said, I got some upgrades for this Amiga, for Amiga 505 Revision, and pretty much this time also, like I said, I got some upgrades for this one and some upgrades for another one. Okay guys, if you saw my previous video, you know this Amiga runs currently on a Kickstarter 3.1 with, 3.1, 1.3 with IDE interface. I really love it the way it runs. But 3.1, bootable 3.1 with IDE interface, it's not as simple as a 3.1. I'm sorry, I said 3.1, 1.3. 1.3 original, modified 1.3 Kickstarter interface with 8 megabyte fast RAM and SD card right there. It runs good. I did find it the way how to install it more games. Currently on this card probably has around 20 something games, but I decided to switch it dual Kickstarter, and this is let's see what it is. Actually this one is switchable Kickstarter, or no, actually this one it's a switchable floppy disk drive. I mean, you think you can do DF0 or DF1, and I believe I got few of them. Yeah, two of them. It's gonna be upgrades for my other Amigas. Like I already showed you guys, I got more than few. Let's see what else I got. Here I got oh, here is a switchable Kickstarter, and that's also for Amiga 500, and this one's gonna go on Amiga 500 Plus. Switchable Kickstarter 1.3 and 3.1. 1.3 is not a bootable. Like on this one, it's a modified bootable. This one is not modified and it's not bootable. Here is a battery holder for my another Amiga 500 Plus, because Amiga 500 Plus, my other one, it was begging me for install it a socket for coin battery to will have a clock, because this one has us two actually, one on the board, another one on expansion card. And my other Amiga was really wanting, said, hey, the other Amiga Plus has a two coin batteries and I don't have none. Pretty much. Now the other Amiga 500 will have also coin battery clock. And let's see, guys. Oh, here is a Amiga cap kit, capacitors kit for DF5. Because my other Amiga I bought before, I didn't install it yet. Revision 6 both has a new caps. Now revision 5 also in the same boat will have new caps. And of course I got acceleration card. These days you can pick it up quite few acceleration cards. You can even get Raspberry Pi version as well. In my opinion, it's an emulation, but who cares about my opinion? And here's a Terrible Fire. Terrible Fire. What is? Oh, it's a 536. Actually, the same one as used to have. This Amiga used to have same acceleration card, like 4 or 5 years ago or so. And then I traded, pretty much I traded with a friend of mine for another Amiga. I believe one of those Amiga 500. I did traded my card for Amiga 500 because I feel like my Amiga 500 family need another member of family, and I traded for a system. Pretty much now it's time to this Amiga 500 boosted to a max performance, and in my opinion Terrible Fire 536 with 64 megabyte of RAM with 50 megahertz I mean 68,000K processor. Well, actually it's not 60. Well, it's a revision 68 or 30 50 megahertz revision right there, guys. Gold plated. It's awesome. Plus this time it come with floppy disk, which is nice. Okay guys, let's install some upgrades on this Amiga. First we're gonna remove it a Kickstarter. For this removal I have a special tool somewhere. Not really sure. It didn't work very well. I kinda didn't like it. I make my own screwdriver that style, and usually it works pretty good. I prime it one side and then I prime it another side, and little by little, side by side, I will prime it very gently. Make sure very gently, don't bend any pins. The other tool, the one you grab it and yank it, sometimes you bend those pins, and I kind of don't like that idea. Then let's grab it, a new switchable Kickstarter. But the problem is, now I'm kind of getting into issue, since original Kickstarter has this notch and it's easy to guide it. With a new one, oh, right there, thanks God. Yeah, on the bottom, because on top I didn't see any notch, but on the bottom actually there is a notch. And actually, let's plug in the switch first, and then we can install it. Okay, it fits really nice. On those Kickstarters, the socket is slightly longer, 1 pin extra, and this one as well. I assume there was, and I believe that exactly was the case. On some Kickstarters, it's longer chip, someone is shorter. This one was installed because it's 1 pin shorter all the way to the back, and I installed it same way a new chip as well. Yeah. Then the new sticker, let's see. Let's put this chip over here. The new sticker, does it have, you can apply it or no? Actually, no, it doesn't have any sticky part. Okay, and now let's remove it. Original processor with IDE interface. Pretty much we do same way. Okay, and basically, when you remove the interface, IDE interface, because it has those extensions, you just push it back, make sure they sit properly before you store it, which is nice. And first, let's put relocator. And relocator is gonna go this way. And actually, now I got some problem. Because the Kickstarter, the connector, it sits on top. And yeah, guys, actually, it will not fit the way it is. I will have to probably modify that connector to make sure it will go straight up instead sideways, because the processor relocator will not fit this way. Or you have to use a 3.1 original. Okay, let me take it out, this guy. And see what I can modify it. How I can modify it. Actually, I can bend it. Okay, guys, I did just like that. Bend it. This pins up. That's the way it should be from beginning. I'm not sure if the keyboard's gonna close it properly, but let's try it. Okay, Kickstarter sits. Now relocator. Actually, let me attach it. Yeah, and when you plug it, the board, acceleration board, you see it shows notch over here and it shows notch over here. Pretty much we have to, don't put it this way, of course, because you're basically just gonna fry it. Yeah, you have to go the way it shows on the diagram. Okay. Yep, it fits really nice. And now we can more and more room required, because this computer, like I said, it has all kind of mods I done before, pretty much. Okay, guys, look at that. Looks really awesome. Looks really awesome. This cable for now is gonna leave it the way it is. I mean, it's not gonna hurt anything. It's just you taking power from main board to floppy disk, and that used to be SD adapter powering for interface, for this interface. Actually, let's put protection on this guy. Okay, everything looks pretty good. Now we can put it back keyboard. Let's see if it sits properly. Oh, it does sit properly. Actually, before we put in a keyboard, now we need attach it. Attach it. I mean, ribbon cable. It's a 44-pin ribbon cable. 40 pin will not fit because due to a different pitch, of course. Now we're gonna use it SD card interface adapter. I like SD card compared to CF card. First of all, it's more convenient to use it, and second of all, it's more compatible. Of course, pin 1, I believe this is gonna be a pin 1 with corner cut. Yeah, it's at pin 1 right there. And here is gonna be a red, and on the board, same thing. I mean, we put it, I believe we put it right way. For SD card. For SD card, we got a couple options. Of course, this guy will not work anymore because it's, I believe it's not gonna work, but we will try it because this one is formatted for Amiga 500 with Kickstarter 1.3. And let's see. Oh, and let me grab it. Some other cards I got here. And actually, I got 1200. This one unnamed. Actually, 1200 should work. Let's do a quick test. See if it's gonna work. I believe it's gonna work, no problem. Okay, guys, wish me luck. And let's see which Kickstarter or so it will kick in. Oh, 3.1. That's nice. But it didn't recognize the SD card. I'm not really sure. I will not surprise if this card, it's at Amiga 1200, but it doesn't have any files for Workbench. Because it should boot it, as far as I remember. No, it didn't boot it. Okay, let's see what else I got.
2 hours later.
Okay, guys, it turns that I was about to pull in a Workbench disk to troubleshoot. It looks, it probably the just card didn't recognize. I mean, I mean, I just reset it a couple times. Boom, it's up and running. Oh, just a second. Yeah, my mouse. Okay, guys. Well, my mouse, pretty much the laser mouse kind of give up. I'm back with Amiga original mouse, but it's kind of weird thing going on with this acceleration card. Now I got all kind of artifacts on the screen. I'm not really sure what's going on with that because it never done before. Let me see PAL, even if I do NTCN. Let's see if that's gonna help, but it should not doing that. It's have to be something with acceleration card. Let's try it, install it. The floppy disk, the one it come with. Like I said, my first one didn't come with any floppy, and I don't remember I ever even installed anything. Let's see. Maybe it is. Maybe just need to install it. README, of course, no one's gonna read it. Yeah, installing a library for 68 or 30 and MMU library as well. Okay, it's pretty much done. Let's do a let's do a hard reboot and see if everything's gonna go back. I mean, everything's gonna look normal, because that funky artifacts on the screen, I kinda surprised and it's there. Okay, yep. Now everything is good. It's kind of weird. It's probably card didn't work the way it should be or so. Anyway, let's check sys info. No one like it, but everyone using. It's kind of funny the way it goes. Yep, 64 megabyte of this expansion. Let's see, I mean fast RAM, 1 megabyte slower RAM, and 2 megabyte of cheap RAM. It's kind of interesting, but let's see if there's any other RAM. No, there's no other RAM. Pretty much 2 megabyte of cheap RAM, 1 megabyte of slow RAM, and 60, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's happened, because my modification, when I converted from 1 megabyte of cheap RAM to 2 megabyte of cheap RAM with 2 megabyte of fast RAM board, it's actually kind of switched. It added 1 megabyte to cheap RAM, but the rest, another 1 megabyte, it using as a slow RAM. It's kind of interesting. Okay, guys, let's see speed. My other card was twice faster than Amiga 3000, and here's exactly same thing, twice faster than Amiga 3000, which is really good. I love it. Yeah, now this Amiga, I mean, right now it's a ECS Agnus with 2 megabyte of fast RAM. I mean, I'm sorry, cheap RAM. Yeah. And with 51 megahertz, 51.8 megahertz speed, which I love it. Well, guys, pretty much that's all I got for this video. I hope it was kind of interesting, enjoyable. If you guys did enjoy it, thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe. We will be really appreciate. Thank you.